Lanier Speedway. I have to say that was a pretty good shot as the 110 of Chase Copeland is going to make his way right through the middle of 3 and 4, and everybody's slicing and dicing our way down to the backstretch so far. I haven't seen Curtis Griffin on the sim in a very long time. Jake, thank you for the latest follow. Welcome to the channel as we got guys slicing and dicing our way through as Riley's going to kill the infield wall there off of turn number 4. We're 3 out of 50 here tonight as it's still Chase Copeland going to be your race leader. Thank you for the likes as well as it's going to be the number 23 of Jacob Isaac. You got the number 12 machine, I believe. That's going to be Braden Blair working to the inside. A little bit of contact between the two as Jacob Isaac going to make his way right through the middle of 3 and 4. Yes, sir, Ty Berry, we sure did. As it's all going to be Chase Copeland, still going to be your race leader at this time. 18 cars made the call here this afternoon, Ty Berry, as the Pro Late Models continue to race. The lights are starting to come on the speedway as Chase Copeland in the 110 will lead the way with the number 4 of Hunter Finney. You got the number 2 of Jeffrey Hyatt. That'll be your third place car. As the 22 will be Branson Chenoweth with the 53 of Mr. Brendan Bazell, going to be the top 5. You got the number 3 of Riley Lemke, going to be able to roll to the inside, not be able to get that as we have 6, as they're going to be a battle for the 6th spot. You got the 5, it's going to be Chris Wharton. A whole gaggle of cars back here. How about Curtis coming at number 22 with the 23 of Jacob Isaac? You got Kinder Tosh at number 11T. He'll be in the 10th spot with that number 12 of Braden Blair. It'll go to the 17J of Clayton Ellis. JJ Crone at number 3 down on the backstretch. It'll be the 999 of Corey Sibley. Good thing his car was able to be fixed because that old boy straight lined him in heat race action. So far, 9 out of 50, Peyton Reniger. Good to see you this afternoon. I finally got your name right. As things are getting a little slicey, we're about 10 out of 50 here for the Pro Late Models as Zane Norris at the 115. As it's all the number 110, going to be your race leader still, and Branson Chenoweth in that deal, as it's going to be the number 22 machine at Branson in that 2nd spot. Man, I'll tell you, Peyton, I've been trying to learn so many names and so many different things up in that tower. Man, I am doing what I bestly can do. As you got Chase Copeland still going to be your race leader, but here comes Branson Chenoweth at number 22. You got the 53 of Brendan Bazell. Looks like Copeland might be holding up the number 22. As here he comes to the inside, they'll go a little bit door rubbing off of turn number 4. James, thank you for the latest share. As it's Chenoweth to the inside, they'll go door to door once again. Meanwhile, the 53 of Brendan Bazell, Hunter Finney at number 4 machine. He'll get to the inside. Oh, getting a little more racy as well. As it's still single file going into turn 1 and 2 as the number 1 machine of Copeland. Meanwhile, the number 22 of Chenoweth right there behind them. Racetrack continues to move up to the outside of the speedway. And also, by the way, if you guys have not noticed, the sun is starting to set on the speedway. Lights are turning on. We'll have a different weather setting here in just a hot minute. But man, what a battle here for this race as it's still Chase Copeland, your leader. You got Chenoweth there as well. And man, it's a 4-car race for the lead. It is led by the 110 of Chase Copeland. And yeah, Peyton, I'll tell you, I love it when people come to me and tell me how to pronounce sponsors. I really do. Or names. Just tell me. Give it in hyphens. Just like handing me in hyphens. I'll be good to go. I had to do that here with Chenoweth at number 22. He asked me how to say his last name, and I had to tell him how to do that. But I'll tell you, we got a really good race so far. As here he goes to the inside in turn 1 and 2. It's Chenoweth at number 22. Copeland to the top shelf. Still unable to complete that pass as this racetrack is just moving up one by one. A big old marble line as it just seems to be the place to be here for these Pro Late Models. Again, they are souped up. They got about 770 horsepower, weighing about 2,140 pounds, and that's still a nose-to-tail race for that lead with about 30 to go here at Lanier. Can anybody find anywhere else to run? That's going to be the latest question, as it seems to be running right along that cushion line so far. It's freight train racing here at Lanier. Literally everybody's just running that marble line up as Dane Norris in the 115, as you got Braden Blair going to be maybe the first car going to be a lap down on this. This is where it's going to get good when you got this type of racing. Lap down traffic running that exact same line. It's going to be who can make the mistake first, as Copeland's going to be able to continue to run that marble line, continues to run it up the racetrack. Now eventually that marble line's going to go away. The sun is starting to go down as well, and I'm hoping to see this racetrack maybe turn into something something else, but we don't know just yet. Hey, King Sang, thank you for the latest follow as here we go. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Great job with the 53 up in the Mazel, who got his first ever SLR win here just recently. As you got the number 2 with Jeffrey Hyde right there behind him as well. It's about 25 yet to go. As you'll see, cross flags in the air for Copeland. Single file, know the tail, and lap down traffic. Braden Blair might break up the party as that cushion line is starting to get higher and higher in every single lap. Still got about 25 to go as Branson Chenoweth is still all over the back bumper of your race leader of Mr. Chase Copeland. Now, these are pro late models tonight. The tires are normally only lasting for 30 laps, so it's going to be interesting to see what exactly is going to happen as here comes the slide job in turn 1 and 2, and I heard some voices, and that scared the living dog crap out of me as my wife is turning on the fan in the hot room here at SLR. 23 to go here this afternoon for these pro lay models. Again, it's all Chenoweth all over the back bumper to the number 1. Here comes the other slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. It's going to be Copeland back to the inside. Now we're starting to get a little racy as Copeland's going to throw a slide job with his own. Meanwhile, Chenoweth going to get a good run off of turn number 2 as it's going to be Chenoweth to the inside. Copeland right there to the middle side of the speedway. Door to door up a 3 and 4. Battle for the lead continues as it's going to be Chenoweth with another slide job. Thank you for the share. We appreciate you. Copeland back to the inside. Some contacts made between the two as Chenoweth's able to hang on, and he'll still be the number 110 of Copeland with 20 to go. You got that number 12 of Braden Blair. He's right there as well as Blair's going to go to the outside. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 110 of Copeland. Back to the top shelf. It's Chenoweth and number 22 to the inside. 19 more to go. At the number 12 of Mr. Blair, it's going to be the first car a lap down. That'll put a car between him and Branson. Blair, blue and yellow, Blair. So Braden Blair's going to be the first car a lap down as he's now going to be in the way, and Blair's going to go to the inside of the speedway. All but spun around. That's going to be, we got JJ Crow going to be our first yellow flag. Nope, that's going to be for him. Caution flag on the speedway is going to be for Braden Blair because JJ Crow got it in perfectly. Braden Blair in the number 12 is going to be the draw of the yellow, and it's going to be for this right here. He's going to slow down, and spun her out, and iRacing's going to go ahead and give him the old EOL. Well, maybe not. We got Clayton out. Never mind. I'm a liar. Oh, man. First caution is going to go to this. I was going to say, there's no way that's the yellow. We'll delay just one lap to be able to figure this one out. Clayton L is going to throw a slider all the way from the bottom side of the speedway. Washes all the way up to the turn. You got the 3 machine of Riley as Riley runs into the 17. Puts a 17 into the fence, and that's going to be our yellow from there. So Riley's going to grab his EOL penalty. And I believe somebody else going to get involved in it here as well as find out. I saw somebody else, and it's going to be the 99 of Cooper. He's going to wash up, doesn't see the 17 of Ellis into the wall, and that'll drag him, and that's going to be our first yellow flag. Cooper, you have no nose piece on that. Cooper, you have no nose piece, no rear spoiler or anything on that race car. You might as well get some repair work done on that. Riley, that's your first EOL penalty. Did not clear the 17 on that slider. Got him in the left side quarter panel, put him in the wall, broke this right front. Double file going to be 1 to green this time by. Gentlemen, double file 1 to green this time by. So 38 out of 50, so we had 33 out of 50. It'll reset here in just a minute as we are going to get started right back once again. Cooper's going to be the wise person. He's going to pull it into the infield. His night is pretty much over as he's got a ton of nose damage on a race car. Just waiting for the green light to kick on as we are back underway. Cooper's going to pull it in. Clayton Ellis also involved. He's going to pull it in as Riley's on that EOL penalty as we're back at it here for the Lanier Pro Late Models. Now, that cushion line got moved all the way from the middle to the top side of the speedway as we get a good set of green flag laps as the number one of Chase Copeland continues to lead the way here for tonight's Pro Late Models as we got 15 to go here at Lanier. You got them 4 wide, though, off of turn number 4 here with the number 1 TE. That's going to be Kinder Tosh. You got the 999 and Corey Sibley as that's Brendan Mazzell to the outside as they'll go down to the front stretch with 14 to go. Curtis Griffin at number 22. He's rolling the inside. Meanwhile, the 53 of Brendan Mazzell right there behind him. A little bit of contact here for Corey Sibley, and Sibley's going to try to roll the hot bottom in turn 3 and 4 with 13 to go. Oh, man, I feel like Chase Copeland played a little bit of tire game with everybody as the number 22 of Branson Chenoweth going to be in the second spot with the 4 of Hunter Finney, as Hunter Finney has got a couple of podiums here at the SLR show, but I don't know. He might get his first ever one here. You got Jeffrey Hyde, that number 2 machine, and yeah, that happens, Cooper, as you got the 110 of Copeland still going to be your race leader as you had a good run, though, overall, Cooper, as the number 22 of Branson Chenoweth, as this could be that number 4 machine of Hunter Finney, got the number 2 ride out Jeffrey Hyatt, as you're going to see the double high 5 in the air this time by for the 110 of Copeland. Copeland, I believe, is in double digits here at the SLR show as far as wins, as you have a battle here with the number 22 of Curtis Griffin and the number 23 out of the Hidden Hollow Speedway 201 is the UMP. They're both UMP modified drivers in real life, by the way. Curtis Griffin runs in the West Virginia area, and Jacob Isaac runs in the Kentucky area, as they're throwing slide jaws back and forth of each other, as now Isaac's going to go to the top shelf. Curtis Griffin right there in front of him at number 22. We got about 8 to go here for the Pro Late Models here with the Lanier Speedway. Now, that marble line has finally been pushed all the way to the outside of the speedway as Chase Copeland continues to lead the way. It'll be Chenoweth at number 22. Almost said it wrong that time. Joe, the dirt race driver, good to see you. As the number 4 of Hunter Finney, and thank you for the latest follows. You got the number 2 of Hyatt, as Hyatt's going to take a look to the inside of Hunter Finney for that 3rd spot, as we get about 6 to go here for the Pro Late Models at the Lanier Speedway. It's still going to be the 2 of Hyatt. He is right there, as you got Hunter Finney at number 4 machine. High 5 in the air for race leader Chase Copeland. Yes, sir. 5 to go here this afternoon as the old number 22 machine of Branson trying to work to the inside. But, man, Chase Copeland's got that Pro Late Model dialed in here at Lanier as you get about 4 to go this time by. 4 to go for the Pro Late Models as Branson at number 22 goes to the bottom side, see if he can find anything. Hunter Finney just burying the right rear quarter panel of the wall. The best battle right now with 3 to go will be for that 3rd slot, and here comes Hyatt. Big old slider in turn 1 and 2. Actually, he did not throw the slider. He covered it on the bottom side. What a move for Jeffrey Hyatt as you got 2 to go for race leader Chase Copeland. What a move. I thought Hyatt was going to throw that slider, and he did not, as it's still going to be Finney trying to bang the right rear quarter panel on the wall. But it's all Chase Copeland. He's got the white flag in the air this time around. Man, I'll tell you what, Chase Copeland in the 110, started on the pole, never looked back, followed that marble line all the way to the top, and he will get it done here for the first event here with SLR. The 22 of Branson Chenoweth, it'll be Jeffrey Hyatt, Hunter Finney, Curtis Griffin, Chris Wharton, Jacob Isaac, Kinder Tosh, Corey Sibley, Brendan Mazzell will be your top 10.